On the news tonight, Governor Dauda Lawal disburses more than 1 billion naira grant to traders in Zamfara.
The money is here. Immediately after launching this program, you will begin to receive your alerts.
Health workers resume work as they still deal with state government.
There is some little segregation by the government to my members. If you recall, since the implementation of 30,000 minimum wage, the government side promised to make adjustment for other salary structures that did not enjoy 30%. When it comes to 70,000 minimum wage, again, the government make promises to adjust other tables that did not benefit the 70,000 minimum wage, like my people.
Plus, cleric makes case for right of elders in Islam. Today, 19th Rabiul Awal 1447 after the hijrah of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, which is equivalent to 12 September 2025. With me, Ilyas Allau, the news in details. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has flagged off the disbursement of more than 1.1 billion naira grant to various categories of entrepreneurs in the state. The grant disbursed under the State Action on Business Enabling Reforms program primarily aims to revive small and medium-scale enterprises for rapid economic growth. Correspondent Jamilu Ibrahim has more.
The State Action on Business Enabling Reforms (SABA) program is a World Bank-supported initiative in Nigeria aims at improving the business environment in participating states. The program is designed to attract investment, create jobs, and foster economic growth by building government capacity and promoting transparency. Governor Dauda Lawal flagged up the disbursement of more than 1.1 billion naira to small and medium-scale entrepreneurs, which marks a significant milestone in the implementation of a critical aspect of the program in Zamfara State. 2,000 businessmen and women are to receive 150,000 naira each. 1,000 others will be supported with a grant of 500,000 naira each, while 60 entrepreneurs are to benefit from 5 million naira each under the initiative.
The money is here. Immediately after launching this program, you will begin to receive your alerts.
Governor Lawal said many more similar interventions are in the offing.
Well, we set up a committee ranging from local government to the state level to do the selection first. And after the selection also, these people will be responsible to monitor what these people do so that they won't go and spend the money in a different way.
The Director General Small and Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, Charles Ode, uploaded the resilience and commitment of the governor to reviving business activities for rapid socio-economic development of Zamfara State.
Approximately 40 million nano, micro, small and medium enterprises exist in Nigeria. And as at the last count, 722,000 of them are in Zamfara State. And so when we see a serious governor who is actually making sure that this transformational benefit trickles down to small businesses in the state, we don't take it for granted.
Zamfara State Commissioner for Commerce, Industry and Tourism Abdurrahman Muhammad Tumbido expressed confidence that the initiative will stimulate economic growth and create many jobs across the 40 local government areas of the state. The joyful beneficiaries are full of appreciation for the support and promise to make judicious utilization of the grant. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
Zamfara State Government is collaborating with the Small and Medium-Scale Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria to provide financial intervention to the teeming traders and business operators in the state. Governor Dauda Lawal announced this while inaugurating the newly renovated shops at Gusau Central Market. Correspondent Jamilu Ibrahim has more on this story.
Reviving economic activities in Zamfara State, which appear to be at the lowest ebb, is one of the 6-point smart agenda of Governor Dauda Lawal. These are 60 lock-up shops recently renovated by the state government in Gusau Central Market as part of the governor's commitment to providing conducive environment for the businessmen and women to operate there.
I dedicate this market
to the glory of God and to the service of fellow men. Thank you.
Governor Lawal said the state government is collaborating with the Small and Medium-Scale Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria to provide financial support to various categories of traders in the state.
Beyond physical remodeling, this initiative also ties into our broader economic agenda, including digital business registration, financial support for small and medium enterprise, improved market access, and youth/women empowerment programs in the state. Together, these efforts are designed to build a sustainable economic foundation that will benefit current as well as the future generation.
The newly renovated shops are specifically meant to accommodate traders recently relocated to the market as a result of some development projects going on at the old Gusau Central Market.
Work with market leadership on waste management, security and maintenance plans to ensure facilities remain functional and hygienic.
Chairman of the traders operating in the new market, Alhaji Bashir Memanja, applauded the governor for his genuine efforts towards reviving the lost glory of the state in commerce and industry. Meanwhile, Zamfara state government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the SMEDAN to provide appropriate support to the teeming small and medium-scale businesses in the state. The brief event was held at the Government House, Gusau. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, Nta News.
The National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, Zamfara State Council, has suspended its 7-day warning strike for a while to allow the state government addresses their grievances. The state chairman of the union, Shehu Sani Doki, stated this during an interview held in Gusau. Correspondent Umar Adam Dinawa has more.
The 7-day warning strike embarks upon by the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives with some other health workers in Zamfara State was to draw the attention of the state government on the disparity in the payment of salaries to medical and health workers in public hospitals across the state. The strike, which lasted for only 1 day, is now being suspended by the union, pending the commitment of the state government in addressing their grievances, which includes lack of staff promotion and the payment of allowances.
There is some little segregation by the government to my members. If you recall, since the implementation of 30,000 minimum wage, the government side promised to make adjustment for other salary structures that did not enjoy 30%. When it comes to 70,000 minimum wage, again, the government make promises to adjust other tables that did not benefit the 70,000 minutes, like my people.
The chairman Zamfara State Council of the Union, Shehu Sani Doki, said nurses and midwives form the majority of the workforce in the hospital, but were exempted in the recent salary increment of medical doctors and lab scientists by the state government. Sani Doki added that considering the cholera outbreak which affected several communities in the state and the call by the state government to return to the negotiation table, they now agreed to suspend the strike and are looking forward to the promise made by the government.
I have 2 people representative of each. I invite the SEC in session. We sat down, we deliberate, and we deem it necessary to slow down our action for us suspending the warning strike for a while. By today, 12 September 2025, 8 o'clock a.m., my members resume fully at their work.
The union also commended the state government effort on the ongoing renovations and equipping of hospitals across the state. In Gusau, Umar Adamu Dinawa, Nta News.
Islam has described respect to elders as another form of Islamic morality, hence the need to uphold the blissful virtue. The chief imam of Maisola Juma'at Mosque, Ustaz Muhammad Awal Kamis Gusau, made the description while presenting Juma'at sermon in the mosque. Correspondent Muhammad Abakar completes the report.
يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء.
This week's sermon in the mosque discussed extensively on the right of elders and Islamic perspective. Imam Muhammad Awal Khamis, who quoted several Quranic verses and prophetic tradition to support his points, cited example of one prophetic hadith, which says, "He is never among us, he who dislike younger ones and disrespect the elders." The cleric then advised Muslim Ummah to show mercy to elderly people among them through rendering kind assistance, be lenient to them, and always examine their health condition for proper medication. Imam Awal Khamis used the forum to pray for divine intervention on the security problems in the state and country at large. The congregational prayer was attended by hundreds of Muslim Ummah in the area.
Allahu Akbar.
Muhammad Abakar, NTA News.
The Zamfara State Command of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has convened a high-level security and stakeholders engagement meeting on the need for optimal protection of critical national assets. The meeting is on the instance of the Office of the National Security Advisor aimed at enhancing an operational synergy amongst the various security agencies in the country. Correspondent Aliu Shehu has more on this report.
The Stakeholders Coordination and Engagement Meeting is meant to share ideas on how relevant authorities can come together and strategize for adequate protection of the critical national assets and infrastructure from the activities of economic saboteurs. The meeting also makes in-depth analysis of the multidimensional challenges affecting the society and the way forward. Keynote speakers at the forum highlighted some of the core responsibilities of the security agencies, which include protection of lives and property, as well as fighting the criminals whose main target is to destroy the critical national assets in order to cripple the economy.
There is no agency can do it alone. We have to come together, put our hands together, and achieve the same goal.
This gathering, it is very apt, especially in Zamfara State, where we have a very critical security challenge.
I'm calling the indulgence of the community leaders to give their own inputs in securing our country, more especially the national assets.
So it's not just the civil defense that are in charge, but when it comes to infrastructures and facilities, the civil defense are in charge. So all agencies will line up behind the lead agency.
The speakers also said the initiatives underscore a collective responsibility towards ensuring the safety of the national treasures through strategic coordination mechanisms for protection of infrastructure against vandalism and economic sabotage, as well as intensified fight against banditry, kidnapping, and displacement of people, among others. Participants also brainstormed on how strategic collaboration could help in achieving the desired goals. In Gusau, Aliu Shehu, NTA News.
The Emir of Gusau, Alhaji Abdulkadir Ibrahim Bello, has promised full support to Nta Gusau to strengthen the bond between the emirate and the station. The monarch made the pledge during a courtesy visit by the management staff of Nta Gusau. This is the first time the management of Nta Gusau is visiting the Gusau Emirate Council since the new emir ascended the throne. The visit led by the general manager, Hajia Zainab Saidu Abdel Nasser, was to congratulate and offer the station support to the monarch and the emirate. The general manager prayed for the emir's guidance, protection, and wisdom in leading his people. Responding, the Emir of Gusau, Alhaji Abdulkadir Ibrahim Bello, applauded the NTA management for the visit and promised to support the station to enhance its operation and competitiveness with the counterparts in the country. The visit was attended by the Secretary of the Emirate, other traditional title holders, and some members of the royal family. From Gusau Emir's Palace, Ilyas Sallau, NTA News. Viewers, with this report we come to the end of our news tonight.